bridges. I learned say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming, always stopping. You want it and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go from Orchard Park. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Ready, set.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Set 18, right in.
They'll send Worthy in motion.
Go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Go street. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
From the gun, Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And the Bills
23 yards on that pass play. First down, Buffalo. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Colts 20-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
What's that?
Whoa. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Tyler Vasquez for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Anthony Gould now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 43.
With the three tight ends here on first and 10.
Ready.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A second down throw for Richardson. The throw taken in, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards, and it's third down.
18 running. 18 running. Let's go now.
Higgins sent in motion.
18.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They get 22 yards there. First down, Indianapolis.
First down.
Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Second and a yard.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Check. 18. 70 Lions.
On the ground, it's Brown. And the Colts are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Chance they cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is second down and goal. Rush to his left. He's going to tuck it and go.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. And they cash it in on third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he will do it himself. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. you didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Bills first down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's caught by Smith on the right side. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. On play action, Allen forced to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Allen on 3rd down, escaping to his left. That's on left side. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Now give up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Allen gonna throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for three?
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10. Richardson. Forced out left. Taking off. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Let's go now. Go.
On second down, Richardson. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
A pickup of 2 yards.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
From the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Now Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Anthony Richardson, touchdown Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
His kick is good.
And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Team across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Allen now on second down. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's complete to the rookie out of Miami. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. On the return is Gould. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. Let's go.
Our carry here for Brown. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Ready, ready. Panther and left. Trinity Lions. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Ready?
Here's third and 7.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now.
From the gun, Richardson. That's complete, left side to Worthy. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Come on, come on. That's ready.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Allen on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
From the
line.
shotgun, it's Allen. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
319.
From the gun, Josh Allen. A float behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. This is 3rd and 6. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter.
The Bills field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at
The
halftime.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion.
Rocco 80. Ready, right?
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Certainly a tightly contested 1st half, and you'd expect more of that here in the 2nd half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the 1st half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the 2nd to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
3rd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Here's Richardson. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Colts. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Middle.
gun, here's Allen. He's got a man. It's Fannin. They get 18 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
First down. Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Pushed out to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Oh, the ball's out. The Colts have come away with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Ready, break. Come 19. Come 19.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Colts first down.
Now this looks like a design run. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of shotgun, Richardson on the run to the right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. Ready?
And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Indy.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Now it's York for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play.
To kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the gun, it's Allen. Over the middle, brought in by his tight end, Fannin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On play action, Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he stop him for sack number 11 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Rolling to the left. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Injured player on the field, and that indeed is Josh Allen. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Ethan Evans.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2.
Okay, ready?
They put Wilson in motion.
Cowboy 80.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Second down, 8 yards to go. Richardson to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. It's catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
On the jump.
They put Wilson in motion. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Get it.
They'll send Worthy in motion. On play action, Richardson. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd
70
and
range.
8.
70 range. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. COVID-19. COVID-19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Colts are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go, here we go. 65, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
A second down throw for Richardson. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The throw here is complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Got it, ready?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Quick run taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
Hey, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Come on, come on.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
19 tight, 19. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
At the 20-yard line.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Let's go now. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. Looks wide. Get this one complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
60 Bison.
6 yards. That's another
Buffalo
Bills
18.
first down.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw to the end zone. It's intercepted by Benjamin Morrison. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Get it. 70 line.
He has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Richardson. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
Okay, ready? Ready?
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Ready?
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
60.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard pickup makes it
So, 2
3rd
minutes to
and 8.
play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
19 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Now will work his way out right. He'll try to run for it. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
That
ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
19-18.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.